Chapter 2. They say a mother's heart is an endless ocean. I was a widow, but I never felt alone, because I had you, James. I swallowed every sorrow just to see you shine. But the world is a cruel place for a woman with nothing but love. I raised you in the sunlight, where the butterflies dance. A widow with a baby, but I gave you every chance to meet. The streets were bright, shining purely through your eyes. I packed your little lunches, kept you sheltered from the lies. I scrubbed the city's floors, kept my dignity so clean. I wanted you to be a doctor, the greatest ever seen. Every dollar that I made was a stepping stone for you. Honest sweat upon my brow, working hard to see it through. I held my head up high, moving with a quiet grace, just to put a plate of food and a smile upon your face. I always had this dream, a silly loving scene, cooking you a dinner fit for a king and a queen. I accidentally touched the stove, a little scratch, a tiny burn, and to my beautiful boy I would proudly turn. I'd smile and yell, Dr. James, my son, come heal your mother's pain, you're the only one. Just a playful little dream, a mother's gentle game. But tonight the heat is real and I'm drowning in the flame. Tonight I went to the mansion, the lords of the hill. I told the owner my story, hoping he'd help pay the bill. My son is a genius, I said he just needs a start. I laid out all my struggles, I poured out my heart, hoping for a bonus just to pay for your degree. But when the father walked away, his son came after me. He saw a desperate widow, a vulnerable prey. He pinned me to the floor and tore my human rights away. Used me like an animal, a beast without a name. Then threw crumpled bills on me to amplify the shame. Treated like a streetwalker, discarded in the dirt. But I gathered up the money and I swallowed all the hurt.
The music slows down to a heavy, agonizing heartbeat. May's voice breaks.
I didn't scream, James, I stayed completely silent. I wiped the blood from my lip and looked at the money. I thought, this will buy his books, this is the price of the white coat. The family got dressed in their silk and left for a party. They left me completely alone in that massive, quiet house. I went to the bathroom to wash the shame off my skin, but then I smelled the smoke, I smelled the gasoline. Underneath the door, the velvet curtains catch the glow. Who would do this to me, Lord? I simply do not know. The heat becomes a monster, it is melting down the glass. I'm clutching dirty money, getting buried in the ash. I run toward the window, I am screaming out your name, looking for a savior in the middle of the flame. Through the smoke and the shadows, I see a figure turn to flee. Oh God, that walk, that jacket, James, could it be my baby boy, the one I bled and broke my soul to raise? You are the one who just condemned me to the end of my days. I always had this dream, a silly loving scene, cooking you a dinner fit for a king and a queen. I'd accidentally touch the stove, a little scratch, a tiny burn, and to my beautiful boy I would proudly turn. I'd smile and yell, Dr. James, my son, come heal your mother's pain, you're the only one. But the fire isn't on the stove, it's burning up the walls, and my doctor isn't listening to his mother that she falls. The beat drops out, only the terrifying roar of the fire and the sound of crumbling wood remains. Mary's voice is weak, fading and breathless. The money is burning, please. The butterflies are war, it hurts so much. Dr. James, my son, come heal your mother's pain, please.